Hello everyone, today we are making an extension to add on to the willow square to produce this beautiful large crochet block. Now this block can be used for whatever you like, but I intend to make it for a wall hanging. I hope you'll enjoy making an extension on this beautiful granny square, and this to me looks like icing on the cake. I may have said that in amongst the video once or twice. It looks like that piped icing that you put on the edge of cakes in a little scallop. I think it's really, really lovely. All right, let's go. You can make this your own. You can finish up at any round that you like, but we'll now work from row 7 onwards up to row 16. The materials you'll need for this project is firstly your willow square. I show you how to make that in my tutorial number 64. You'll need some yarn, preferably cotton if you're going to make a wall hanging. You'll need a hook that corresponds with your cotton. My cotton's 8 ply, so I'm using a 4mm hook. Then you'll also need a hook that's just a little bit bigger to do on the icing rounds. You'll need scissors and a darning needle. I'm using US terminology for this project, and the next round we're going to do, number 8, is just like this one. We're going to do these double crochet, chain 1, skip 1. So making a slip knot, yarn over and pop your hook into the corner for a double crochet. Now you can tighten that little slip knot, do another double crochet, so 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, chaining 1. Now we're going to skip that invisible stitch, that's the first double crochet from below. We're going to skip the next one and we're going to work a double crochet into the 3rd stitch. Now we're going to chain 1 and skip 1 stitch, working into the 2nd. Chain 1, skip 1, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Near to the end, I'm chaining 1 and skipping 1, double crochet, chain 1, into the corner with 2 double crochets, 2 chains and 2 double crochets. This is what your work will be looking like. We're going to now do this for all sides of our square. The only difference is in the very beginning of the row where you don't use that hidden stitch, then we skip the 2nd double crochet and work into the 3rd. So popping a double crochet in there, chaining 1, skipping 1, double crochet. To complete round 8, I'm snipping off my yarn because I'm going to change colours. For round number 9, I'm just going to do a single crochet into every stitch and in every chain space. With your yarn end in your right hand, pop a loop around 2 fingers on the left and pull that loop up. There you have a movable slip knot. Starting in the corner, pop your hook into the chain 2 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 to make a single crochet, and now you can tighten your slip knot as well. I'm just going to chain 1 from now on and do another single crochet in that corner space. We're also going to utilize this hidden stitch, which is on the top right hand side of the first double crochet of each row. Popping your hook in that little space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 into the top of the next double crochet, and now into the chain 1 space, in the top of the next double crochet and into the chain 1 space. We're at the end of round number 9, and I am going to do a slip stitch into the top of this single crochet. So pop your hook into the top of it, yarn over, pull through and pull through the loop on your hook. Now we'll slip stitch into the corner chain space. Pop your hook into that chain space, yarn over, pull that left hand loop through the loop on the right. Our next round, which is round 10, is just going to be half double crochets into the top of all those single crochets. So we'll start in this corner by doing a single crochet and a chain 1. That's going to count as my half double crochet. Now we're going to do another one. Yarn over, pop your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Now chain 1 and do 2 more half double crochets in that corner. Now we're going to start working. We're skipping this little invisible stitch here because it's hidden under the corner half doubles. So we'll start in the next one. Pop your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, work your way around. This is round number 10. There's my last stitch done. Now I'm going to snip my yarn, pull that loop through and darn my ends in, and I'll meet you back here really soon. Round number 11, and I have increased the size of my hook just by a little bit for maximum effect. I was using a 4, now I'm using a 4.5 for this stitch. We're going to start in any corner chain 1 space. We're doing a single crochet and then a puff. Pop your hook in, yarn over, pull your loop through, yarn over, pull through 2 and tighten up that slip knot. Now we're going to do the puff stitch. So yarn over, pop your hook in, pull up a loop and hold. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop and hold. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the stitches on your hook, yarn over and make a chain. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches. So we count 1 and 2 and then we start for a single crochet in stitch number 3. Now we're going to do another puff. So yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, hook in, pulling up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the loops, yarn over and make a chain. Skipping 2 stitches, we're going into the 3rd with a single crochet and a puff stitch. So we're doing 3 lots of yarn overs. Yarn over, pull through all the loops and chain 1. Now when you're making these puff stitches, be quite generous with the amount of yarn that you use in them so they'll really pop. Skipping 2 stitches, doing a single crochet and another puff. That's 1, 2 and 3. Pull through all the loops, chain 1. 1, 2, working into the 3rd with a single crochet and 1, 2, 3 and a chain. Now we are back to our corner and we actually have the perfect amount of stitches. There's 1, 2 and we're working into the corner. The corner is simply just another one of these. So pop your hook into the corner space, make a single crochet, yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the loops and a chain. I'll work around and skip 1 and 2 stitches into the 3rd with a single crochet and then a puff. 1, 2 and 3 and a chain. I'm near to the end of this round and look how pretty that is. I love it. All right, skipping 2, working into that one and now doing my puff, 2 and 3. Pull through and chain. As you were going along, if you came to the end of the side and it was closer to the corner than the 2 that we skipped, don't worry. Just go into that corner. It just doesn't matter at all. You won't miss a beat. Snipping off, and I'm going to darn these in and I'll be back. Round number 12. Now take note that I've changed my crochet hook back to my 4mm. We're going to be working round 12 into the back of round 10. So these half double crochets are round 10. We move round 11 forward so that you can see where you're going into the top of round 10. In the corner, you need to pull that stitch apart so you can see the space between the single crochet and the puff stitch. That's where we're going to work our corner. So pop a slip knot on your hook. We're going to do 2 half double crochets, chain 1, 2 half double crochets into the corner. Yarn over, pop your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the loops on your hook, and then tighten that slip knot. Now do another half double crochet, chaining 1, do 2 more half double crochets, chaining 1. Now we're going to work into the top of these 2 stitches from round number 10. We're going to do double crochets. So yarn over. Now you can pop row number 11 forward so you can get your hook under the top of round number 10 and making a double crochet into that stitch and the one next to it, chaining 1. Now you can see here what we're doing. We're working the round behind round 11. So that way we don't have to do stitches in the top of this and upset just how pretty it looks. So yarn over, pull round 11 forward, pop your hook under the top of round 10's half double crochets and do a double crochet in each. Now chain 1 and work on to the next. Yarn over, pop your hook in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and into the next one as well. Chain 1. Moving along, working in between each of the clusters from round number 11. Chain 1, doing 2 double crochets in between the cluster, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1. Now I'll just show you, if we pop round 11 back, you can see here where we have worked the double crochets into the half double crochets. And one more time, we've got 2 here left to do. That's 1 and 2. Chain 1. Popping our round 11 back so that we can work into the center of the corner cluster. Okay, pull your single crochet away from your puff so that you can work 2 half double crochets. That's 1 and 2, chain 1 and 2 more half double crochets into that corner. I have completed round 12. I just want to show you what it looks like from the back. All right, you can see that we've got these 2 double crochets worked into the top of the half double crochets below and a chain 1. 2 double crochets, chain 1. And in the corner, it's 2 half double crochets, chain 1, 2 half double crochets. Round number 13. I've changed my mind and I want to continue on with the dark brown. So making a slip knot, we're going to do a whole round of half double crochets. Then I want to do this eyelet round again. So we're going to start in the corner where you have that chain 1 space. Yarn over on your hook, pop your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops and tighten up that little slip knot. Now another half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet and again. Now we're skipping the invisible stitch this time. We're just going to go straight into the top of the next double crochet from below. Yarn over, and now we're going to go round the chain 1 space. Then into the top of the 2 double crochets we made in the round below. Now 1 in the chain space and 2 in the top, 1 in the top of each double crochet, 1 in the chain space, 1 and 2 and 1, 1 and 2 and 1. All right, this is a nice easy round. I'm going to leave you here and I'll meet back up with you at the end. Sometimes you just need a lovely plain round, and that's what this round has been like. Now the next one I am definitely changing colour. Round number 14, making a slip knot, popping that on your hook. We're going to do this round again, our double crochet, chain 1, skip 1. We're going to start in the corner with 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet. So yarn over, pop your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then firm up that little slip knot. Let's do another double crochet, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1. We're not going to use the hidden stitch for this round. We're going to skip the one after that and then work a double crochet into the stitch after. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, 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 chain 1. And there you have round number 14. You go off and finish yours and I will meet you back at the end. That's the end of round number 14. I'm going to use this colour for my next round. So I'm going to slip stitch in the top of that second double crochet in the corner and then slip stitch over to the corner itself. Now I am going to make a stitch that resembles a half double crochet for our next round. Popping your hook in the corner, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops to make a single crochet and a chain 1. Now we'll do another half double crochet, chain 1 and 2 more half double crochets. We're going to use this hidden stitch, which is at the top of the very first double crochet. So hook in and make a half double crochet there and then in the next. Now we're going to go around the chain 1 space and in the top of the next double crochet, in the chain 1 space and in the top of the next double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. All right. Go and make your round of half double crochets and meet me at the end. At the end of round 15, I'm just going to slip stitch into the top of that second double crochet in the corner, and then I'm going to slip stitch into the very corner, chain 2 space. I am going to pull that loop, pop a stitch marker on because we're going to have to make some chain loops to use to hang the square with. Round number 16, which is our last round, is going to be a repeat of this icing on the cake stitch. I'm going to use white and Don't forget that if you increase the size of your hook for the last one, do that again now. Pop a slip stitch on your hook. Go to your chain 2 corner and pop your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 to make a single crochet, and pop that little knot in nice and neat. Now we're going to do our puff stitch, yarning over 3 times. So yarn over, pop your hook through, pull up a loop. That's 1, yarn over, pull up, 2, yarn over, pull up. That was 3. Now pull through all those loops on your hook and chain 1. Skip 1 and 2 stitches, working in the third with a single crochet and a puff stitch. 1, 2 and 3. Pull through all the loops, chain 1. Skip 2 stitches, make a single crochet and 1, 2 and 3 loops, puff, chain 1. Skip 2, make a single crochet and a puff stitch. 1, 2 and 3. Now I'm going to leave you here, but just reminding you that when you get to this corner, all you need to do is your single crochet and your puff stitch, and that's it for the corner. So take your time working our little icing on the cake stitch, 2 and 3, which is going to finish this off so very nicely. Now all I need to do is the puff stitch to finish off this last round and chain 1. So I'm going to snip my yarn, pull that through, and then do an invisible finish. I'm going into the top of the single crochet that we made on the very first cluster of this round. Then I'm going back down into that chain, and I'm going to thread it through the puff. There we go. Now we've got our invisible finish. I'm going to turn it over and darn all these yarn ends in, and again after 16 rounds you've got this very lovely willow square with an extension. You can use this block for anything you like, but I'm going to make it into a wall hanging. If you haven't kept this loop from round 15, please do not stress or worry at all. In the next video I will show you how to attach it to a branch, how to make the little tassels, and what to do with the dowel or the branch that you might use. So I'm going to get into the next video as soon as possible, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.